And I want to say welcome to the show. And this is a lights, camera, action with Stephen. And I think that we are live. And this is a lights, camera, action with Stephen. Right. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. I'm watching myself on mobile. And this is take two. Okay, a bit rusty. I've been away for a week. This is take two. The first take that I didn't have any sound. And when you don't have any sound, then it's pointless broadcasting. So I do know the microphone is working. If you want to say hello, please do. This is live from Wiltshire in England, and things have settled down. And it says I'm live on LinkedIn as well. Am I live here as well? Just a second. And not live on the channel. Okay. I'll check that out afterwards. Okay, I should have been live on the channel. There you go. Right, okay, one thing at a time. Okay, this is Stephen, and we are indeed live from Wiltshire. One of the things that I'm working on at the moment is a project called, well, this is Lights, Camera, Action, with talking about cameras and microphones and Fitbits, and we're live from Be.Live, so I can hide that. Come back to me. And I've got two cameras on duty today. The first camera that you're watching is a Nexigo. This is the Obsbot Tiny 4K, which is down the carousel, and you can see basically my stream deck. You can see my headphones. We'll talk about those in a moment. And take that off. And I'm doing a series at the moment called The History of Live Broadcasting, and you can catch it on Facebook and YouTube. And the first episode was last week, and that was all about Blab, which is where it all started, because incredibly, we've been live broadcasting for the last 8 years. Started off on Blab, and then Facebook Live came along nearly 7 years ago, and Be.Live came along nearly 7 years ago as well. So time has just flown, and I'm just grateful to be here with you today. If you've got any questions about anything that's down the carousel, then please do ask, including these headphones, which are now the featured item, which are the Aftershokz Aeropex. We'll be coming to those in a moment. And if you've got any questions about anything in the carousel, just ask. Okay, this is a free service from Amazon.com, and we're here as independent broadcasters. And the thing is, all the items in the carousel, over 80% of those I own. And if you've got any questions, I can talk about them because I actually use them. So I'm not showing you pages or anything. I use the items that are down in the carousel, and will give you my honest review. If I don't like something, I'll tell you. But you must bear in mind, I actually bought these with my own dollars, so I must have some opinion on them. Okay, so the first is the Aftershokz Aeropex. Just a word of explanation, I'm going to hide that card. And we've seen my second camera. I'm going to show you some photographs taken with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. This is Salisbury Cathedral in the cloisters, and I'm going to hide that. And then you come down to me, I'm going to switch my second camera off. And now we've got me, and I'm just going to switch over. Okay, so the Aeropex today. Down in the carousel is a featured item, which is there. Okay, and they are $132.90, 36% discount. So they are a very good price today. We're on a lead into Amazon Prime Days, October 10th and 11th. Looking forward to those, practicing already. But 36% discount is a good price. Now, every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, I take these Aftershokz Aeropex, I put them on, I switch them on, welcome to Aftershocks battery high. So they're now working. I go to my mobile phone and I go to, if I get it right, here, Amazon Music. Okay, it's loading, and I'm going to go to my likes and I'm going to play. Now, I'm on my headphones, I'm listening to Daydream Believer. That's how easy it is to actually connect these headphones to your mobile phone. I carry these in a rucksack, listening to music. I can stop and start the music just by pressing a button here. I can increase and decrease volume. And I can skip to the next track. Though, as these are all my favorites, I'm not going to skip to the next track on these. Okay, so I've had 5 pairs of Aftershocks, and Angelica's got Aftershocks as well. We're an Aftershocks family. And the great thing about these is that they're very light. They only weigh 28 grams. So basically, I put these on, and I've got to be honest here, I actually forget I'm wearing them. They're so light. Now, they're made for the great outdoors. So whether you're walking, jogging, running or cycling, these are headphones. Now, I'm going to recommend these to you. But in addition to that, I'm a member of a lot of groups on Facebook dedicated to walking, jogging, running. And every week the question is asked, which headphones do you wear when you're outside? And the answer comes back, Aftershocks. And there's a range of Aftershocks. If you click the link in the carousel, you'll find the full Aftershocks headphone range. And it ranges from about $60 right up to $132.90. The vast majority of people who are involved in jogging, running, and walking actually wear these headphones. One, they're waterproof. Now, this morning, I went at 8 o'clock, I went out for a walk, and we've got a park run. We've got a park run near us. Okay. Park run. Check that in Google. Park run is an international event. And basically, at 9 o'clock every Saturday morning, over 250,000 people get together in local parks to run 5 kilometers, 3.1 miles. There may be a park run near to you. If you type park run into Google, then you'll get the nearest park runs to you. We're in a park run over in Melksham, which is about 20 minutes away. And every Saturday, Angelica and I go out and we're wearing our headphones and we go on a park run. And that's how we stay fit. Okay, I'm going to come to the next bit of kit, which is the next bit of kit is Fitbit Charge 5. And thank you for clicking it. If you clicked it, I'll be talking about it in a moment. And I just got kudos for this morning's walk. This morning's walk, which I'll show you when we're talking about Fitbits. And we say hello to Si, and Si's caught me early today. Hello, Si. Si and I have become good friends via Amazon Live. It's good to see you. Thank you for the likes. And I hope you're well, sir. Okay. So this morning it was raining hard. Now we've got a phrase in the UK which is raining cats and dogs. In other words, the rain was pouring down and you've got a choice. You either turn back or you carry on. Now I carried on for another 3.5 miles this morning, and these performed beautifully because I was out in the rain. I can tell you that these are most definitely waterproof. And I can also tell you that the sound is good. There's a very good bass on these, and there's a wide frequency range. And when I was wrapped up, I had my cagoule on, I had a hood on. I wasn't waterproof. These are waterproof, but I wasn't waterproof. Yeah. My shirt got wet, my trousers got wet, everything, and my poor trainers are actually drying out at the moment. Everything got wet this morning. when I went out for the walk, but I wouldn't miss it for the world. I go out every morning, 8 o'clock, walk 3 miles, wearing these, listening to rock music. And by going out and actually listening to my favorite music, puts me in a good mood for the day. Simple as that. They do say that if you listen to your favorite music for 10 minutes a day, you'll be in a good mood. Well, I listen to my favorite music for 60 minutes a day, and I'm definitely in a good mood for the day. But it sets you right for the day if you listen to music first thing, especially if it's your favorite. So I'm using Amazon Music. I'm using these headphones. I'm wearing my Fitbit, which we'll talk about in a moment. And I'm just out. Well, I was on my own this morning. I saw 3 people when I was out for my hour-long walk this morning. But these headphones perform so well. Now, the way that it works is simple and straightforward. You've got twin speakers. Speakers vibrate. The vibrations go through your cheekbone to your inner ear. That's it. That's the technology. Now, this is patented by Aftershock, so one of the first to release these headphones. But the thing about these is these are safety first headphones because they go over your ear. They do not go in your ear, which means that you can hear the traffic behind you. You can hear people walking behind you. Yeah. Basically, they are safety because you can talk to the person next to you. You can hear the traffic and people behind you. You're still part of the world. You've not cut yourself off. You're not wearing cans. You're just wearing an Aftershocks AirApex headset. $132.90, 36% off today, which is a good price. Remember, we're headed towards Prime Days, October 10th and 11th next month. It will come soon. So if you're looking for things now, you can actually bookmark them now and then come back October 10th to 11th. Or if you really like something, you can click it today and I will talk about it now. I've got to the right of me an iPad. On that iPad is an app from Amazon, and I can see what's been clicked. So we're going to talk about the Aftershocks now, and then I'm going to move on. And if you click something, I will talk about it. But these are very sturdy construction. They are coated. They are waterproof. They are also sweatproof. This question was asked in one of the Facebook groups last week. Basically, some people, when they're actually exercising hard, sweat profusely. These headphones are built for that. They're sweat-proof as well as being waterproof. And the other thing is that the charger on here, which is proprietary to this headset, you can't charge it if the contact there has got perspiration on it. Yeah, you need to wipe it first, then charge it. Charging takes about an hour, and you're good for 8 hours the following day. So you can charge these, and they're good for 8 hours. Control-wise, you've got, as I used a moment ago, you've got an on and off switch, you've got skip to next track, you've got increased volume, decreased volume. You can take a phone call with one click. You can voice dial. And we've checked, Angelica and I have tested this. The call quality in the UK, I'm saying, is good. So we know that it works. And the crystal clear sound coming through from your headphones when your phone rings, you just press one button and you can answer the call, and then you press the button again to terminate the call. So it's all done with the headphones. Now, Aftershocks are a global brand. You may hear the name Shocks as well. Okay, they've got 2 brand names. They're sort of switching between the 2, but wherever you hear Shocks, SHOKZ, it means Aftershocks. And these are the best headphones I've had. You'll find, as I said, if you click the button in the carousel, you'll find other headphones. These are Aftershocks as well. This is my first pair. I like them so much that I got these. So I'm a confirmed Aftershocks person. And again, the controls are similar. You've got 2 speakers, you've got the controls there, and they are waterproof. Okay, so if you click link in the carousel, you'll see all the models that are available. And as it is 36% discount today, $132.90. Okay. Now it's time to move on. Let me just have a look and see what else has been clicked. Okay, now I'm going to. When I come on here, I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about. Okay, Now, there are 39 items in the carousel. I'm not going to talk about them all, but I've picked out ones I want to talk about. If you want me to talk about something, then just click it. And somebody has clicked this here. And let's just take Sai's comment. And Sai is saying, sorry, Sai, hang on just a moment. Time for a dad joke. Okay, so today's joke from Sai, which I can share with Angelica. Okay, I'll do that. I'm rather ashamed to say I haven't cleaned my mirror in years. It reflects badly on me. How did I tell it? Did that work? Okay. Now, if you're watching live on the live video with Stephen, you've got a link to the Nexigo N970p. So if you click that link, it takes you to Amazon. And I'm just checking. Okay, so I'm doing a check. Okay, because I'm recording part of this as part of a broadcast tomorrow. So I'm actually working with Be.Live and OneStream.Live. So thank you for the joke. Sai, let's just bring it on again. I'll read it better this time. Stephen, time for a dad joke you can share with Angelica. I'm rather ashamed to say I haven't cleaned my mirror in years. It reflects badly on me. Okay, Sai, thank you. Okay, so what you're looking at now is this. This is, if I go over here and over here, I'm going to go to, not there, just a second, slow down, and just a minute, I've got something on my screen which is annoying me. Okay, so what we're talking about now is the Nexigo N970p 4K webcam. And that's the item that's featured in the carousel right now, just there. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. When I'm talking about something, it'll be the first item in the items in the carousel. Nexigo 970p. Nexigo are based just outside Seattle. They 3 years ago decided that they wanted to get into the webcam market. They spotted a gap, and they've now got 15 different models, 15 different models, ranging in price from $60 up to $149.99 and beyond. Now, this camera that you're looking at now is 21% discount today. So it's $149.99, which is a $50 saving. Now, remember, we're not at Amazon Prime days yet. Now, I saw this camera about a year ago, and I thought, that's the best picture I've seen on a webcam. So that's why I got it. This is the best picture I've seen on a webcam. So I got it for me. But the Nexigo 970p is actually a conference webcam. Okay. And it's things it can, what do you do? Let me tell you what you do. You put the webcam on a stand, like the Loom Cube stand that's down in the carousel. Okay, that's the Loom Cube stand. You've got the 3 feet at the bottom, which you can adjust. You can lock it into place. It's got a ball joint at the top, and then you've got a 12-inch rod there. You can extend to 30 inches. Then you put your camera on top. So the camera goes on top, yeah, and you can then move the tripod anywhere on the conference table. The Nexigo N970p, this one, is a conference camera. Yeah, and over to Sai as I come back. Thank you. And Sai keeps actually checks things out for us. There's a $10 coupon. If you click the link today and take a look, you can save another $10 because Sai says there's a coupon. Sai and I worked out that if there is a coupon on the page, you can stack. Any discount I'm giving you, you can add the $10 onto. So 21% off from me, further $10 from Amazon. So that's getting to $139.99. So this is a conference camera. Put it onto the tripod on the conference table. It can pick up voices from 20 feet away. And you could be sat around the conference table. And this is where I have to say that the Nexigo excels because it's got built-in artificial intelligence. And if there's one person on screen, it'll just show me. If there are 3 people on screen, it widens its angle and shows 3 people on screen. And if there are 5 people around the conference table, it will widen its angle again. Because this camera is Zoom certified. It works on Zoom, it works on WebEx, it works on anything Google, but it's certified by Zoom, which means it is certified as a conference camera for Zoom conferencing. And it just goes from 1 person to 3 people to 5 people. And you don't need to do anything. I don't need to touch it. It will do that. Now, it has a Sony CMOS sensor built in. That's what gives it the 4K. Yeah, this is a high quality lens, high quality camera with the Sony CMOS sensor. That's why it's got such a good picture. Yeah. It can do 4K, it can do 1080 into 720. Now, a 4K camera, think of a 4K television. This is the camera equivalent. This is the best resolution we can get. 720, 1080, 4K. 4K. The best resolution. It sends more pixels faster. Yeah. So it's sending more pixels than a 720 and 1080 camera, and therefore you get the crisper, cleaner picture. And hopefully I'm looking crisp and clean on Amazon Live right now. Now, out of the box, you can take this camera, you can add it to OBS, you can set your destination to YouTube, and you can broadcast in 4K to YouTube right now. And people can watch you in 4K live and can watch the replay in 4K. It is a stunning camera. Yeah, I mean, 4K is the best we can do. It's the best picture you can get. You can't get a better camera than this. That's a webcam. Okay. So it is true 4K. Now, the other thing with a 4K camera, as soon as you take it out of the box, you can get Camtasia, add this camera to Camtasia and record in 4K. So if you are a creator and you create how-to videos, or you create demonstration videos, or you create content with you in it, then why not have a 4K camera and get the best picture that you can? Yeah. So Sony CMOS sensor, 4K, YouTube, Camtasia. Okay. Now, if I go back to the picture for a moment, you will see that this camera comes with, you guessed it, on the right-hand side, it comes with this, which is a remote control. Now, this is much like a television remote control, 2 AAA batteries, and you can control the camera with this. Like on a TV, you can bring a menu on screen, which is there. I got it right. I got it right. Right. This controls the camera. Yeah, I don't need software. I've got this. And basically with this, if I just go off menu at the moment, I can set up presets. Okay, I'll let you into a little secret now. I've set this shot up that you're seeing now so that you don't see this. Yeah, this is my broadcasting studio. Yeah, and as you can see, cluttered would be a good word, messy would be another. But if I'm broadcasting live on Amazon, I don't want you to see all this. I want you to see this. Yeah, and I can do that with a button. I can go over to the other side of the screen, and I can come back again and go over to the chess set. Yeah, I can zoom. That's Gillette in the background if you're trying to recognize the brand. And I can come back to me. So all of that with the control, 10 different presets. Yeah. I'm not sure what some of them are. I'll come back to me. But the on-screen menu gives you control over the camera. I can change the exposure. Now, at the moment, it's automatic. In other words, the camera is working out the best lighting. Yeah. And if I, well, that's a good example, isn't it? This is manual, and you can see the work that the camera is doing automatically. I think I'll go back to automatic. That was frightening. The problem I got, you see, is that the sun is shining through the window. And as soon as I did this, then the sun comes into play. And this is what I'd look like if I didn't have the ability to bring in automatic. Okay, I can change the color, and I can basically change saturation, the tuning, and I can go yellow, and then I can go purple, and then I can come back, hopefully, to where we started. Go menu again, and image-wise, this is my favorite trick as sinos. I can go black and white. Okay, I can also control the brightness, contrast, and sharpness, all from this. So all these adjustments, and this is where the camera itself, this camera, this one, has a built-in flash memory. And everything I do to the camera is saved in the camera. So I can take this camera and put it on Angelica's machine. Angelica's my partner. I could go over to Hampshire to Nick and take the camera with me, and every setting I've done would still be on the camera. So I can use this camera anywhere. It's transportable. And at the price of $149.99, a $40 saving. And as Si said, there is an extra $10 coupon, cutting it down to $139.99. All you have to do is to click link in the carousel to actually find out more. Thank you for clicking things. And hopefully, if I remember where to go in the menu, I can actually come back into color. Right, now I've got to say that this is my favorite webcam. It is the Nexigo N970p. Nexigo do 15 different webcams, $60 upwards. Basically, depends on what you're doing, on your purpose. I've got this because I love the picture and because I want to show it to you. I want to tell you all about the Sony CMOS sensor, the 4K lens, broadcasting to YouTube, recording things with Camtasia, and why not have the best? So that is the Nexigo N970p camera. Now I'm looking for the next thing that's been clicked, because if you clicked it, I'm going to talk about it, and I've actually got 6 clicks to chase up. And if it's in the carousel and it's been clicked, then I will talk about it. Mind you, the other thing is I've actually got to find it. Okay, if it's around the bottom, right, okay. Now the third thing that's been clicked is here, and I'm going to go here. Is this. This is the Audio-Technica AT2020 microphone, and this was the first external microphone. Yes, I'm breaking my office up. This was the first external microphone that I bought, and it was by a recommendation of a well-known podcaster who said what you actually need. Well, I listened. And he was doing a broadcast on Facebook, and I thought, what a sound! So I said to David, I said, what microphone are you using? And he said, the Audio-Technica AT2020, and this is it. And I just want to get a bit more cable so I can show it you. Now it's not plugged in. I've got to say it's not plugged in. You can't hear it. You're actually listening to a Blue Yeti at the moment, and I've got a comment coming through, and hopefully we're okay. Oh, let's go here. They're becoming more popular. Yeah, and next one. The condenser mics. Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you for joining me live. Okay, so we're talking about the Audio-Technica. Now, the reason I got this was the quality of the sound. Yeah. I know, I'll get it set up for tomorrow or Thursday. But the quality of the sound through this condenser microphone, thank you for the hint. Basically, as a microphone, it has a blue light on when you switch it on. And that's basically, say, if you can see the blue light, that's where you point it. Okay. And another comment coming in. Oh, sure. Thanks, Stephen. You're most welcome. And I've got a new follower. Eric, thank you for the follow and help make my day. Okay, absolutely brilliant. We're coming back, and I want to say thank you for the follow. Thank you for the hints and tricks as well, but they are becoming more popular. This is, as I say, this is the first external microphone I bought. It is a workhorse. It's got high quality sound, and sound is important. There are three things important in live broadcasting. Okay, one is the camera. We just talked about the Nexigo. Two is sound. You can have a bad picture, but people will listen. But if you have bad sound, people won't listen. And that's why it's important to have an external microphone. When I started broadcasting, which was 8 years ago, I used the microphone on my computer. Then I got an external microphone, and this is it. And it's just quality. It's on its own stand, which you can adjust. So it's on a tripod stand, which you can adjust. You can plug in your headphones to actually preview the sound. You can adjust the volume, and basically it's plug and play. Yeah, there's no setup to do. It's already there, and you just adjust the dials to suit. Once you've done that, then the microphone will work. And there are no moving parts in a condenser microphone. This I've had for 3 or 4 years now, and it is a gem. So thank you to Eric, and thank you for the follow. You're most welcome, and thank you to you. Okay, right. Now, as I said, if you click something, I'll talk about it, but that is the Audio Technica AT2020. I'll be live again 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. If you want to come and join me, then please do. Okay, right. I'm also live tomorrow on my program on OneStream.Live. I do broadcast elsewhere, just to give you a hint. I broadcast for OneStream.Live. I did a broadcast last week about Wirecast and OBS, which is on YouTube, and you can watch the full video there. And I came to the conclusion, let's go take that off. I came to the conclusion that, because I was set a question, which is better, OBS or Wirecast, when it comes to linking to OneStream.Live? And I gave an overview of Wirecast, how Wirecast works. I gave an overview of how OBS works. And then I brought them into OneStream.Live and did a broadcast from Wirecast to OneStream.Live out to 45 destinations, and then from OBS to OneStream.Live and out. So I broadcast every Wednesday on the OneStream.Live YouTube channel. I work for OneStream, and to be totally open with you, I'm going to put this on as well. I also work for Be.Live. So I work for 2 broadcasting companies, OneStream.Live and Be.Live. And I'm broadcasting on Be.Live now. And tomorrow, I'll be talking about, my broadcast tomorrow is about Be.Live and OneStream.Live. I'm looking forward to that, because I'm actually talking about the 2 companies I work for and with. So it's going to be a blast tomorrow. So if you get a chance to, do join me tomorrow on tomorrow's broadcast. Okay. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to Sai. Okay, with his dad joke. We'll tell it. No, Sai's dad joke, because you've only just joined us. Stephen, time for a dad joke, which I can share with my partner, Angelica. I'm rather ashamed to say that I haven't cleaned my mirror in years. It reflects badly on me. I think I'm getting better at telling that. Okay, I'm going to save that one. Thank you, Si. And also, thank you to Eric for, and Eric's got the Blue Yeti. And of the Blue Yeti, he was saying, for sure. Okay. Okay, and you're actually listening to the Blue Yeti right now. That's the microphone I'm using. If I show you here, the microphone I'm using today is the Logitech Blue Yeti. And again, it's a sound quality. It is a personal choice. Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 microphones. I've got the Audio Technica, I've got the Elgato Wave 3, and I've got Blue Yeti, and I switch between them. Yeah, it's just to mix things up more than anything. And over to Sai, and Sai, I've made Sai smile, which is good. All good. Right, okay. Now, I'm going to go back to the beginning of the carousel again, and hopefully, so let's just do a reprise. Oh, thank you. Right, okay, this gives me into the next thing. So let me just put this on screen. Okay, so we've looked at the Aftershokz Aeropex, which are on a deep discount today. They are 36% off. Click link in the carousel to find out more. The next item I'm going to talk about is here, and this is the Fitbit Charge 5, which is an advanced. And if you're watching on Facebook, you've got the link to the Fitbit Charge 5, which take you to Amazon.com, and you can see it there. Fitbit Charge 5. I've had, this is my 5th Fitbit. Okay. The thing about the Charge 5, 2 things. One is, just a minute. That's not working, is it? I'm going to tell you about it. Don't go anywhere. One, it is color. Oh, you have to believe me. Yeah, it is color. And the other thing is it's got GPS. Now, I use Fitbits to stay fit. Basically, it's my way of staying fit. I walk every morning at 8 o'clock. I've got my headphones on. I've got my Fitbit on. I've got my mobile phone, which is Samsung Galaxy S22, and I just press play. And I can carry on listening to Daydream Believer now for a minute. Now, hopefully you couldn't hear any of that. But that's what I do. That's how I stay fit, by going out 8 o'clock every morning, out the door, 3 miles. Yeah, 3.5 miles inside an hour. I've got to be back home for breakfast. Okay, that's the rule. Them's the rules. Go out, but come back for breakfast. So I do. Because Angelica makes breakfast. I do lunch and the evening meal. Angelica makes breakfast. So with these on, and with my Fitbit on, I go out walking. And it is the simplest way to keep fit as soon as you go out the door. Yeah. Now, this is, if you click the link, you'll find a price for it. But if I go here, just a minute, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go here, and go back to the beginning of the carousel. Okay, so just bear with me a moment. I'm just setting, I'll wait for it to catch me up. Okay. So Fitbit Charge 5. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a screen share. And I'm going to go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my Fitbit dashboard with you. So let's go there, and then I'm going to bring it into my studio, because this is just the start of the journey. Yeah. First of all, Fitbit are owned by Google. The price that you would normally see in the carousel, it's not a subscription model. It's totally free. Everything I'm about to show you is totally free because I don't have a subscription. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to bring this on screen. I'm going to take the Be.Live logo off. Just give me a second to remove the Be.Live logo. And this is my personal dashboard on Fitbit. And this is the information that I get for free. Okay, everything I'm showing you from now forward is totally free. I just want to sort something out. Okay, so you can see the dashboard next to me. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to put it full screen so you can actually see it. So this is my personal account on Fitbit. And I'm going to try and see if I can get it bigger. And if I go here, just a minute, I'll get there. I'm going to put it full screen. Okay. First thing, how did you sleep? Basically, if you wear your Fitbit at night, it will track your sleep. It will tell you when you are in light sleep, deep sleep, dream sleep, when you wake up. And it will tell you how long you slept. Okay, now I've not been wearing mine recently, but it does tell you how long you sleep each night, what type of sleep you've had. It rates the sleep. And in addition to that, if you wear your Fitbit for 4 consecutive nights when you go to bed, you can get a report. And if you want to report, I'm not a medic. If you want to report, you can get a report which will give you recommendations on how you can improve your sleep. The next part of this is 60,000 steps. That is the most steps I've done in a day. Yeah, I've walked 60,000 steps in a day. 2,000 steps equals 1 mile. So I've done 30 miles in a day. Yes, I actually, true story. Just a minute. As you being good, I'll tell you how I do this. I don't get to do this very often, but I walk marathons, and this is my marathon medal. There you are. And this is for walking 26 miles, 385 yards. Let's put it close to the camera. Is that the right way up? I think it is. Walking from Avebury Stone Circle to Stonehenge. And we used to go over Salisbury Plain, and we used to walk between Avebury and Stonehenge, 26 miles, 385 yards. I've done it several times. And that gives me my 60,000 steps. So it's by walking that I actually got this. The next item, weight. Now, I want to gain 6 pounds at the moment, but if you want to lose weight, you can keep a weight diary. In addition to the weight diary, you can also keep a food diary. And those two together will tell you basically how you are doing weight-wise. So Fitbit tells you the calories out. Your food diary says the calories in, and you want to balance up the two as far as possible. The next bit tells me the exercise I've had every day. And at the moment, just let me find my glasses so I can actually see this. I've been active on average 46 minutes a day, and that's getting better, which is good. And final thing is this. What I can do, if I scroll down, is I can show you where I went today. And this was my walk at 8 o'clock this morning. It will load. It will load. Just let me close something down. And thank you for the likes. We're waiting for it to come. And there you are. Am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here. This is a map of where I went today. And basically, if I zoom in, yeah, there you are. I started off from home. I then walked down to the canal. So that's me to the canal. I walked along the canal, and you see it's measuring my distance as I go and my speed, how fast I was walking. And then I went across that path. Then I came back, and then I went up what we call Quaker's Walk. And Quaker's Walk is a tree-lined avenue. And as you can see, if I go down here, that's 1.23. It's 600, 600, it's a long path. And then I came back down here, and then down the avenue, down into town, stopped off at the chemist's, and then walked all the way home. Now, what it's telling me is my average pace whilst I was out, and my heart rate as well. So this is actually measuring my heart rate. So I know I mean, today I was walking at a reasonable speed, but I wasn't putting any strain in my heart, but I did 32 minutes fat burn. Now, the thing about this is, come to me. If you go out the door and you go walking, you get an exercise, okay? How much exercise depends on how fast you walk. I'm going to say now, I'm not a medic. This is my personal observation. If you go out the door and just walk into town, then that's good exercise, but it's not fat burn and it's not cardio exercise. The truth is, the faster you go, the more exercise you give to your heart and the better chance you have of losing weight. And what you must do is go faster than 3 miles an hour. Yeah, that's the key. Going faster gets you fitter. And if you wear a Fitbit, like the one that's down the carousel, then it's going to encourage you to actually get fit and stay fit. And I've got to say that if I just go one more for you, let me go back here and I'll bring it on screen in a second. Basically, what the Fitbit does is I'm just going to go here. I'm setting something up. And I'm going to bring it back on screen. Okay, so it's saying today that so far today I've walked 3.97 miles. This week, I've walked 20 miles. This month, I've walked 91 miles in the month. And this year to date, I've done 1,292 miles. Yeah, which to me is totally amazing. The Fitbit has made a difference to my way of life. I used to do roughly 15 miles a week. Now I'm doing closer to 20, 25 miles a week. So Fitbit down the carousel. If you want to stay fit and you just want to walk, then Fitbit is it. Okay, now let's go over here. And the next, we talked about the Nexigo. I'm just looking for anything that's on discount. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to look at is this. I'm going to show it to you first. If I go and bring this back in, just give me a second. We're going to talk about this. And this is the Obspot tiny camera. You've seen the Nexigo. This is the Obspot. What you have is you've got a lens, you've got a 2-axis gimbal, and then underneath that, you've got the body of the camera. And this today is 25% discount. It's $149 as opposed to $199.99. So you're saving $50 on this camera today, which is a good saving, I have to say. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to load a piece of software. Just give me a second. Come here. And when the software loads, I'll be back on screen. So 3, 2, 1, he said. I'm waiting for the software because I do need the software to do what I'm about to do. So I'm going to press the button harder this time. Okay, whilst I'm waiting, I'm going to come back to me. I love Obspot cameras. Okay, that's the sun shining through there. I love Obspot cameras. I've got 2 Obspot cameras, and basically, well, they're different. If I go here, if I take myself off solo, and I hide that, and switch this camera on. Okay, so what we've got 2 cameras now. You've got the Nexigo camera on the left, you've got the Obspot camera on the right. Now, what I can do is, because the Obspot has got 3 presets, I can go here and, just a minute, I can go here. And now I've got 2 cameras and 1 microphone. Okay, what I'm going to show you is the Obspot difference. It's a 1080p camera, 720p, but it does have built-in AI and the ability to actually track you, and it's got facial recognition. So it can actually see you, which means that I can do this. So you've got the Nexigo on the left, you've got the Obspot on the right, and I'm going to stand up. Now, what will happen here is Well, the other spot camera knows exactly where I am. Yeah. As I move, yeah, it's tracking my face. And it keeps me in the picture. So if I'm sat down or stood up, it will track me. The Nexigo, along with the Logitech Brio and any static camera, can't do this. All it can see is what's in front of the camera, whereas the Nexigo, whereas the other spot as well, can actually track everything that I'm doing. Okay, I'm just going to come back without falling over, and the camera on the left will see me, and the camera on the right will see me now. Okay, so that's the obvious difference. It is down in the carousel. It's 25% off. It's a PTZ camera, pan, tilt, and zoom. It can go left and right, can go up and down, and it's great fun. It's the most fun that I've had with a webcam. It is a quality webcam, and it's got a good picture on it, and that's it. My voice is starting to go, which is not good. Okay, I want to say a big thank you for actually watching me live today. You've actually been watching Stephen live from Wiltshire in England. A big thank you. I'm back again tomorrow. Definitely back on Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern, and Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. I'll be back again soon. Goodbye for now. Right, I've stopped the Amazon Live broadcast. I think I'm going to have to pretend on this. I'm going to stop sharing too. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you very much. I'm just trying to find out what has happened on OneStream. Just give me a second. Did I send it to the wrong place? Because I should still be streaming. Just a minute. So it says I'm live. What have I done? Just a minute. I'm just checking something. Okay, I'll tell you why in a minute, but if you are continuing to watch, thank you. I'm just going to close a couple of things down. I got the wrong page open. I'm going to close that page and come here. And yes, I am live. Okay, I went live on the wrong page. Okay. That's interesting. How can I recover that? I know what I'm going to do. I want to say a big thank you for watching me live, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye for now. Bye.